It's funny how you make all these plans and you expect your life to go from point A to point B to point C and you have everything written down. And then one day, unexpectedly, you move to New Jersey, of all places. When I was in college, the plan was to graduate, work for a year to save some money, then move straight to Manhattan and become a world famous writer. Instead, I got a job as a flight attendant based in Newark, New Jersey. So I packed up my things and my beautiful, beautiful baby, shout out to a real one. And I began the 10-hour drive from NC to NJ. Now, what would a long solo drive right into the next chapter of your life be without a few wrenches? Ha! Tried it. Hey! Really? Ow! About 2 seconds after crossing into New Jersey, I was greeted with some really pretty blue and red lights. Can't you just let me off with a warning? Just this once? No. Yeah, New Jersey is different, y'all. I'm used to more wide open roads, nice people who let you over, and I'm used to peace. But y'all don't like peace in New Jersey, do ya? No, no, no. Y'all wake up and choose violence every single day. I have witnessed road rage like I've never seen before, jaywalkers, the narrowest 2-lane roads you can imagine, shitty parking garage attendants, and hella traffic. So to avoid this, I tried to take my car out as little as possible, but eventually I needed gas. So I put on my big girl panties and drove to the gas station. I pulled up and nobody was there except me, my car, and some huge man slumped in the corner. So I'm trying to figure out how to pump the gas, and the big scary looking man was staring at me with this weird look on his face. He looked at me, and I looked at him. And then he looked at me, and I looked at him. Ugh, typical man. As if. I turned back to the pump and tried to ignore him. Then out of the corner of my eye, I saw the man stand up and slowly start to approach me. What is he doing? The man hoofed over and walked right up so close that his huge gut was pressed up against my car. He looked down and stared at me without saying one single word. He just stood there with this slightly menacing look on his face, but I also peeped that he had a slight smile in his eyes, like he was enjoying the fact that I was a little bit freaked out. So after a few seconds of our little stare off and him just being weird, I did what any girl in the situation would do. Okay? I leaned over right in his face behind the glass, of course. And I gave him the meanest look that I could muster. And I right on up out of there. Y'all, I was fuming. Later that night, I was hanging out with my friend who's from New Jersey, and I was explaining to her how I almost got attacked by some creep at the gas station, and she didn't really seem that bothered. Do you think it's a North Carolina plate? Why are people here so creepy? And she stopped and looked at me kind of weird. And she was like, "No, girl, he probably works there." What? Yeah, he probably worked there. He was probably just trying to pump your gas. Why would he do that? Girl, you can't pump your own gas in New Jersey. What? Yeah, they pump it for you here. It's illegal to pump your own gas here. Huh? What kind of weird shit is that? I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What do you mean I can't pump my own gas? What kind of place is this? Come on. Ugh. Oh.